It's almost been the year since the passing of Lucas, a promising young rider whose life was cut short. More on a kid who made an impact both on and off the racetrack.
Bit of an adrenaline rush. It's fun to get out and meet other people and just have fun. As long as you don't crash, it's pretty positive to be out here. It keeps you out of trouble at least.
He definitely lived his life to the fullest. He was a hard person to slow down. He seemed like he didn't need to sleep. He was just going 100 miles an hour all the time.
When Lucas Bachman was 13, he asked his parents if he could join the sport of motocross. Too much apprehension in the beginning.
I didn't really like the idea at first, and then I said, okay, we're going to try it for one season, and if I don't like it, you're going to have to quit. And he started it, and Gary and I and the whole family just fell in love with it immediately, and it turned out he was pretty good at it.
So good, in fact, that it didn't take long for him to rise up in the rankings.
Jumped into junior class just in his second year of riding, and by the end of the season he was first in all 6 motos, and he sort of took the Saskatchewan intermediate class by storm.
In just 4 years of racing, he would turn pro at the age of 17. Lucas's accomplishments on the racetrack, however, were overshadowed by his personality.
He made such an impact on people. He made friends immediately with somebody. He had an incredible way of incredible rapport with people. He was very charismatic.
Best person I've ever known. I don't know how to describe it.
In the early morning of September 24th, 2011, Lucas's dreams were dashed. He and a friend were involved in a single vehicle crash. Lucas was killed instantly.
You just can't believe the kind of love that you can feel in your heart when your children are born. And when you lose one, it's the same kind of profound emotional heartbreak. It's just as hard.
Lucas's funeral was held at the local track.
There was 1,000 people there or something. Like, it was everyone that knew Lucas. He'd touched their heart somehow.
It was just amazing to have people rally around us at that time.
I don't know what we would have done with all of his friends and all of the support that they've given us, because it's just made all the difference.
The Bachmans are still involved in motocross. A memorial fund was started in their son's honor, and this weekend Gopherback will officially be renamed the Lucas Bachman Memorial Raceway. Lucas's sister Charity is a motocross rider as well, hoping one day to follow in her brother's footsteps.
The Bachman name, I kind of want to get up there, how he got his up there, so I'm going to try my hardest, that's for sure.
All right, this is what the raceway looked like back in May when it just opened up for the season. The previously named Gopherback racetrack has been replaced by a bigger and more challenging course designed by U.S. builders thanks to donations like the Lucas Bachman Memorial Fund. The Lucas Bachman Memorial Race will take place tomorrow morning starting at 9:30. Now to hockey. The Lloydminster Bobcats will look to snap a 5-game losing streak tonight as they host the Calgary Mustangs. Matt Schumont is at the Civic Center with head coach Ryan Parent.
Thanks, Moses. Joined with head coach Ryan Parent for the big game tonight. Now, Ryan, obviously not the start you guys were hoping for with the 0-5 start, but how do you try to keep the spirits up in the dressing room?
I mean, we're looking at it like it's 0-0. I mean, we're starting the season right here. So I mean, we're not looking on the past. We're a team that's young and we're exciting to watch, and we execute on our game plan. And I mean, that's what we're going to do here today. Is we're going to have a sellout effort and let the chips fall where they may.
Now you're busy during the week. You picked up Austin McDonald to help up on the offensive side of things. What do you hope he brings to the table for this team?
Well, I mean, Austin's a kid who will certainly bring a higher skill level to our top 9 guys, and definitely he's a kid. He's a great character kid. He comes highly recommended, and I think he's going to do very well here. I mean he's been off skates for a little while, but I watched him in practice the last few days, and he's fit right in.
Okay, now it all starts tonight with a big game against the Calgary Mustangs, and you have another big game tomorrow as well. How big is it to get these 4 points this week and try to claw back your way into the standings?
Well, I mean, right now it's anybody's pickle. I mean, you might see a team, jump up 5 games and then they drop down in the standings a little bit. So I mean, we obviously do want to pick up some points here, but that our priority is executing on our game plan and working hard. And I mean, if you've seen the last 5 games, you know, you'd see that the work ethic for the majority of the time was there. So, you know, we're just going to build on that.
That's head coach Ryan Parent. Just a reminder, puck drop for tonight's game is at 7:30. Moses?
Thanks a lot, Matt. Just here at 7:30 for puck drop. We'll talk about some other games going on. Bonnyville Pontiacs taking on the Olds Grizzlies. Bonnyville looking to keep that hot hand going in this young season. 5-0-1 to start it off. They will be playing, again, Olds, RJ Lalonde tonight, 7 o'clock. Moving on to Junior B action, this time in Cold Lake. Chance for the Bandits to get a W here before the start of the regular season. They still have one more game at home in the exhibition season against Cold Lake. That will be on Sunday, but this one tonight, puck drop at 8 o'clock. The Canadian Major Football League Championship is one night away between the Lloydminster Vandals and the Northern Football Conference champs, the Toronto Titans. Much like the Vandals, the Titans have also remained undefeated this season. The offense is one to marvel at. Quarterback Tommy Dennison led the way with over 4,200 yards passing, along with 57 touchdowns. Head coach Donovan Wright, a former CFLer winning 2 Grey Cups in Saskatchewan and BC, Wright says the experience he has in big games, he knows you got to keep it simple.
We'll take it one or two series at a time and see what they bring to the table. I don't go into a game saying here's what they're going to do. If they're smart on there, they'll make adjustments too. I'm sure they're going to prepare for Tommy, right? And if they do and if they're able to make adjustments, they should fare.
Titans receiver Kevin Walsh will be one to watch come Saturday. Walsh led the team in receiving, according to the former St. Mary's Husky. He's not taking the Vandals lightly.
We just got to stay humble and keep on working. You know, nothing's going to come easy for us, and we just got to keep battling.
As for Dennison, he was not with the team today. According to Coach Wright, Dennison had a personal situation to attend, but with or without their quarterback, he says they'll be fine.
Always prepare. You just never know, right? Should he miss his plane, we've got other guys that can step in. If he does come, Tommy's an ultimate professional, and I'm sure he'll step in and do a good job once he's here.
The new Mantik volleyball tournament got underway tonight at Lloydminster Comprehensive. The big match of the round robin was this afternoon with the hosts against the hometown rivals, the Holy Rosary Raiders. The visitors ran out to an early lead, setting up a long rally for set point. They take game one, 25-17. Second set, Barons respond in a big way, running out to an 11-3 lead. The Raiders kept closing the gap to make it 12-9 at one point, but the hosts stayed strong, coming away with a 25-19 win to set up a third set tiebreaker. Teams tied at 9, the Barons took control on their serve, racking up 5 straight points as they put on a show for the hometown crowd, scoring a come-from-behind victory with a 15-10 final set win. And now to basketball. The Lakeland Rustlers women's basketball team were in Saskatoon taking on the U of S Huskies. The Rustlers, well, they fall 84-49. Amy Warbrick led the Lady Rustlers with 12 points. Amanda Carlton chipped in with 11 of her own. The Rustlers continued their exhibition road trip down Highway 11 to Regina to take on the U of R Cougars tonight.